Hi guys! Happy New Year! This is my 25 for 2025, my bucket list, my goals, my resolutions, whatever you want to call them. I've been doing this for a while and I have been keeping some of them. So let's go. Okay, so before we start, let's see how I did in 2024. Not bad, I say. Number one, buy a car. Okay, this year it's happening, guys. I have made inroads. I actually even went to a car showroom on the 1st of January to look at cars, and I gave them my number, which was a big mistake because now the guy calls me every day saying, ma'am, car, ma'am, car, ma'am, car. And I'm like, it'll happen. It'll happen this year. But yeah, I'm serious about it. I'm just deciding which car, when to get it, whether I will be getting a driver, whether I'm going to learn driving again for the 100th time, all of those questions, and that's what's happening. But the car is happening. 2 more tours to Korea. Okay, I mean, this is now, I feel, gonna be a regular thing, hopefully. I was so happy with how last year's tour went with the K-Drama Club that we're planning more for this year. And I wanted it to be more inclusive, so it doesn't have to be just people who are into K-Drama. Of course, K-Drama is a small part of the tour, but we're also working on other tours. So even if you've not watched a lot of K-Dramas or not watched any and you just want to kind of travel to South Korea, experience the food, the culture with a bunch of people that are really like K-drama crazy, then you might enjoy this. So yeah, we are planning more tours. Stay tuned. I will be announcing them soon, and yeah, I am looking forward to traveling to Korea a lot this year, next year, next year, next year, next year, and for many years. Work more on the ATSS Mary Jane collection. So last year went by working on the collection, and we literally just dropped it in December, and it's been incredible. The response has been amazing. People have been loving our shoes. People are saying they're the most comfortable shoes they've ever worn. So we're thinking of adding more designs and working more on the collection. It's just been such a labor of love. I have really enjoyed this, and it's creatively really fulfilled me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working more on our collab and collection and giving you more shoes. Run. There is nothing else. It's just run with an exclamation mark, because at this point I have become so lazy. I bought myself new running shoes, and I was like, this is going to inspire me to keep running and run away from everything in my life. And I did. I ran on the 1st of January like I always do. But then I don't kind of continue it. So here's to running. Use sunscreen daily. Now, I've been really good with my sunscreen lately, and I hope I can continue that through the year. I am really liking what it's even doing to my skin. I actually like that it's like a nice moisturizer in the morning and I have to do nothing. And I feel like if you find a good sunscreen that works for you and your skin, then you're sorted. You know, like I've got now 2-3 that I really like, and use more sunscreen. Find Enzo a home. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering who's Enzo. A lot of you that follow me on social media probably have already seen Enzo. So this lovely dog was found outside Table Restaurant last year, and he's actually been with WST since then, and we really want to find him a home. He's adorable. He seems like a German Shepherd in an indie mix, but obviously we don't really know. He's a lovely dog, deserves a home, a farm, anything. So if you know anyone that wants to adopt, please check the description. I will put in WST's details and everything else. Let's find beautiful Enzo a home. I mean, somehow I feel like responsible for him, because I was there when, you know, they found him, and I like keep going to WST to see him, and I feel like this connection with this dog. And if Mars wasn't such a dog hater, I would have really kept him, but I really want to find him a home. Take my mother on her birthday holiday from 3 birthdays ago. It's finally happening, guys. We have closed on dates in March, and nothing is booked yet, obviously, because all our schedules are fluid and we're still like not sure. but it really has to happen this year, and I'm really hoping it's in March. Then we also have Daddy's trip. As I had mentioned last year, I wanted to take them both on separate holidays. My dad turned 80, and as his 80th present, I wanted to take him somewhere as well. I've actually narrowed in on a location, all of that. It didn't really happen because of the other stuff planned, the shoe launch, my trips, and all of that. Because with like traveling with older people, you have to properly plan and do like a trip. You can't just wing it and like have like no plan. So I do have a destination in mind, and I have kind of done like a soft planning in my head. So both trips this year, let's go. Wear it or ditch it. Okay, I've reached a point where I have a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, a lot of accessories, and I'm running out of space even between two houses. There's stuff everywhere, and I've realized that I've just become such a mess maker, and I've become so used to living in piles of shit, which is not good. So I've decided that this is the year to either wear it or ditch it. I used to do that thing of if I've not worn something in 2 years, I'll give it away, or all of that. I need to be more aggressive about this. I need to just clean, give away. I also did like this really cool sale with Bombay Closet Cleanse, where the proceeds went to my favorite animal charities. We'll link that below as well. They still have some stuff left. So I'm thinking maybe do a round 2 and give to my nieces, give to whoever wants, or just donate stuff and either wear it or ditch it. Get a team together. Okay, so I mean, I have realized that last year I really tried to micromanage everything myself, and I was like, Sherry is the A team and the only team member, but it doesn't work. I really tried to do a lot of other things like the Korea tours, my shoe launch, like my shoe collection, all of that, and plus my regular content creation, and there's just a lot of back and forth coordination, and it's just really difficult to do on your own, and I felt like I was stretched thin and I wasn't doing anything properly, you know what I mean? So I really do want to get a bunch of people together maybe that can help with just the management aspect of it, and of course the creative angle and ideas and stuff. I love doing that. Like Webber keeps saying you need an assistant, and I keep saying I need 10, but I have none. Spend more time with my friends. Okay, I feel like the last year I barely had a social life. Okay, between my personal life, my professional life, and like traveling and all the 50 things I was trying to do, I barely had time to even like have a nice meal with my friends, or even like my closest friends. I talk to them every day on the phone, yes, but I hardly have the time to ever see them or enjoy a meal with them or meet them. And that's something I feel like I really want to do more of, because it's always nice to kind of go out and like disconnect from your work and everything, right? So all the friends I'm referring to are like at least 15-20 years of friendship minimum. So I really need to meet my friends more often. Do more with my F1 podcast. Okay, so we have been really regular with the side pod last year, and I really want to do more with it like I have with the K-Drama Club, and we're thinking of doing more on-ground events. And it's a really exciting year because Lewis is with Ferrari this year. So it feels like a fresh start, and I'm very excited to do more in F1 with the podcast. Vlog more. Okay, I feel like vlogging has always been one of my biggest loves. I love that independent storytelling of just picking up my phone or my camera and talking to you guys one-on-one, and I don't do enough of it, but I definitely want to vlog more in this year. Take a holiday and not work at all. Okay, so you guys see me travel a lot, don't get me wrong, it's not about traveling more, but I travel a lot on work, and every time I travel I'm either vlogging or creating content, and it's the best part about my job, and it's a fun job. But I do want to kind of just take a break and decompress. You know what I mean? Where sometimes you want to just go off the grid and not film anything, which doesn't happen with each work trip. Also, I try to take a day or two to myself, or if I'm with Weber, we stay on somewhere for a couple of days to just chill. But you do end up shooting stuff or, thinking, okay, let's do this, or we have to do this, or we have to do that, or I'll vlog. I feel like everybody needs to do that. Phone detox, camera detox, and just be like in the moment at that spot, which I haven't done in really long. And I feel like that actually helps you with your work, because you come back with a fresh, clean slate and you want to again film. You have like new things that have inspired you. If you're always filming, you're not like open to everything and you're looking at it through your phone. So that's the plan, one holiday at least. Partner with brands that I love. Now, for me, 2024 was the best year, I think, with brand collabs. I partnered with brands that I loved, worked with a lot of K-beauty brands, created my own collection with a brand that I love, started something else with K-drama. So I think that is something I've really enjoyed, and that for me is my focus moving forward. For me, it was a really creatively and professionally fulfilling year, and I want to kind of take that into 2025 as well and be more mindful about the collaborations I do. I've always been someone that doesn't collaborate with everyone. A product or a brand has to tick all my boxes before I work with them. But I felt like I took it a notch higher in 2025, where there was also that passion, that creativity, that mutual respect which came in. And I don't think I can go back now. Be calmer, something I really need to work on. Right now, like, my mind is racing because there's been so much traffic as I'm filming this video, and I'm ready to like attack someone, and the next person that comes to ask me something, I feel like I'm gonna bite their head off because I'm internalizing it all. But I just feel like, my life has been so hectic, and I feel like if I implement a lot of the things I said earlier, I will be a calmer person. Like, I'm just all over the place always, which is why I'm always like hyper, and I'm like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, it's all on me. And then sometimes just be like, shut up, Sherry, calm down. That's where I feel like I really need to focus on that as I'm getting older, because it's only like adding more stress and more pressure to my shoulders, which I don't need, if you know what I mean. Invest and save more. Now, 2024 for me, professionally, creatively and all, was a great year. Financially, not so great. I didn't really save or invest a lot at all, not my usual. I do feel like that is something I need to prioritize, because as I've mentioned in the past, I don't really touch my savings, the ones that I've, saved over the years, and that's like my rainy day fund or whatever. But I just feel like that has made me comfortable, where, I tend to not put away a lot of the money. So I just feel like that's where I want to kind of go back to that frugal Sherry who was like properly saving and investing. And even if it's small amounts, to kind of just put something away, just so that you're putting something away. Otherwise, I feel like the year goes by and then you're like, oh my God, what did I save this year? Spend more time with my nephews. Zray is 16, Zayn is 12, and I can't believe those two little blobs are such like grown-up human beings now. It's really nice because when we hang out, it's a more mature conversation, or we go out for a meal, or we talk about life, because they're much older, obviously, and it's not like a kiddie, thing anymore. But I do feel like they're growing up really fast. They have a lot going on in their lives, obviously. I have a lot going on in my life. So sometimes to coordinate and not see them. But then I feel like, oh my God, they're growing each time I see them. So yeah, I need to spend more time with them. Be more organized, so I'm not always cleaning. Okay. This was a longer one because it's specific to mess making and cleaning and all of that. I just feel like I've become this really disorganized, messy person that doesn't want to put away stuff, and I really feel like I need to go back to doing that, where it's like, okay, you can't just have stuff lying around. Put it back. Try 4 outfits, you're wearing the one you're wearing, put the other 3 back in before you go out, only because then at night when you come back, you're going to dump it on the side and then it's going to lie there for 3 weeks. So I really want to be that person that's not perpetually cleaning, you know what I mean, and lives in a decluttered environment and has a spot for everything. So the aim is to, as I said, declutter, get rid of stuff, and really, if it doesn't fit into my house or space, bye-bye. Take time out for my hobbies. Hobbies. what even are hobbies anymore. You know, when I was growing up, it was such a, like, the first question people would be like, what are your hobbies? If you met someone new, and you'd be like, oh, listening to music, dancing, watching movies, playing a sport, blah blah blah. And today all we do is sit and watch stuff online, or watch like reel after reel, reel after reel, reel after reel, and that is my hobby, reeling. But I felt like, you know, I want to kind of go take a step back and kind of like do things that I love. Like, I can't remember the last time I just listened to music to listen to music. Like, yeah, I'm listening to music while I run or doing something, but I'm just not like, you know, putting on like a playlist and dancing or having fun or doing a puzzle. Like, I really want to figure out what my hobbies are in 2025, and I want to give them time, because I feel like otherwise it just never happens. And maybe this one can be my hobby, cycling again. So Vaibhav and my cycles have just been rotting in the living room right here. Tire is puss, and it's just been lying. And just the other day on first, we were both like, I was like, oh my god, should we give our cycles for servicing and then go cycling, because it's been a while. And I was like, yeah, we should do it, we're gonna go and give them for servicing. And it made me realize that they've just been lying. Like, I don't think I've been on a single ride last year, like all of last year. So it's time to get the cycle serviced, and maybe cycling can be one of my 2025 hobbies, and I will kill two birds with one stone. Take advantage of credit cards. Okay, now this is my new obsession. Okay, I have been researching on getting a second credit card and how I can do more with my card. So my earlier credit card, the bank actually shut down, and it's become another bank now. You know what I'm talking about. So there aren't really that many benefits, because it used to be linked to an airline, which has also no more. So I really have been doing my research on applying for a better credit card to kind of use it for miles, or, you know, privileges, or even rewards, because I do use my credit card for like 90% of my spends. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a video on this. Maybe I can get someone who's an expert and do my own research, and maybe then kind of do that, because for me, I've been watching a lot of videos about credit cards, benefits, which card to get. My current card, when it was linked to the airline it was linked to, I really benefited with transferring my miles and getting a lot of free tickets and stuff like that. So also comment below and tell me what, according to you, is the best credit card if you're a credit card geek, because I could use some advice. Create more than just content. Okay, I have been bitten by the entrepreneur bug with my shoe collection launch, with my K-drama tours, and I just feel like it's been a really fulfilling experience. And obviously these two things are going into 2025 as well. But I definitely want to do something else that's new, like maybe another collection kind of collab, maybe jewelry this time, maybe stationery. I don't know, because these are all areas that I love, you know, like I'm obviously thinking of what more can I do. Obviously, it's a big learning curve. You learn a lot, you make a lot of mistakes, and it is kind of fulfilling at the end of the day. So yeah, I definitely want to do more. Let me know in the comments what you think I should venture into this year. And last but not the least, prioritize myself. Okay, I have just become one of those people that doesn't prioritize myself a lot of the times. When it's family, when it's work, when it's whatever, I just put things before me, and I realized that I need to stop doing that, because I'm going to burn out, and I cannot obviously please everyone. I cannot be everywhere at all times, and I cannot do everything. I really need to kind of sometimes sit back and be like, Sherry, what do you want to do? Or Sherry, what do you want to do right now? And I feel like that is something I've started doing, and I really want to be more mindful of in 2025, because I feel like otherwise I'm all over the place. So I am going to prioritize me, and you are going to prioritize you, and we're all going to be very happy in 2025. It's all just going to happen. So guys, those were my 25 resolutions, goals, bucket list items, whatever you want to call them. Comment below with your resolutions and goals for the year. It doesn't have to be 25, it can even be 5. Let's do this together. Let's hold each other accountable. And I feel like it's become an annual tradition to do this. I've been doing this for a few years now, and it's really fun, and it kind of lets me sit back and think about my life, which I really like. And I think you should do that too, because it's a nice way to kind of recap last year and see how much you achieved and what you want to still achieve and what you want to be better at. And yeah, it really helps me. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And as I said, comment below with your goals, resolutions, bucket list items for 2025. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.